In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on January 26, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. UCLA versus Southern California. The USC Trojans play host to the UCLA Bruins on Thursday night in a crucial Pac-12 showdown between crosstown rivals from the Galen Center. UCLA comes into this one fresh off a loss that snapped one of the country's lengthiest winning streaks, though stay intact atop the Pac-12 standings. For USC, a crucial win against Arizona State has helped propel them back near the top of the conference standings. In the first meeting between the two this season, the Bruins escaped with a 2-point win at home, so there's no doubt that the Trojans will be looking for revenge in the rematch. UCLA is 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games following an against the spread loss, and 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 road games. The under is 8-1 in UCLA's last 9 games. USC is 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 home games and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games. The under is 4-1 in USC's last 5 games. The underdog is 4-1 against the spread in these 2 teams' last 5 head-to-head meetings. This is a good matchup for the Trojans. USC went to UCLA and only lost by 2 as 11-point underdogs. Peterson has the length and athleticism to match up with Jacques Jr., and the Trojans have perimeter athletes to keep up with Campbell and Clark. A glaring statistic from the last matchup is that USC held UCLA to 16 points in the second half. USC held the Bruins to 34.6% shooting for the entire game. The Trojans have a defensive strategy in place that can slow this UCLA attack. USC has been solid at home this season. They have beaten Utah, Colorado, and Auburn on their home floor. UCLA is coming off of their first conference loss of the year, which came on the road at Arizona on Saturday. USC has been up and down this season, but they have won 3 of their last 4 games and will be at home for this matchup. UCLA defeated USC by 2 points on January 5th, but I believe that USC will get revenge in this game. USC has played strong defense in recent games, and they are a veteran-led team as Ellis and Peterson are both seniors. The duo will lead the Trojans in this matchup against their rivals and keep this game close, so the USC Trojans to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. In their first matchup this season, the total was set at 137.5 points, and the teams combined for 118. USC found a defensive strategy that worked against the Bruins, holding them under their average and only allowing 16 points in the second half. 4 of the last 5 USC games have gone under the total, and 8 of the last 9 UCLA games have gone under the total. This is a clear trend to follow, as the lines are being set too high for these 2 teams. USC does not play very fast, only ranking 157th in tempo, and UCLA plays even slower, ranking 244th in tempo. The trends and the statistics all point to the under here in this one. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Colorado versus Oregon. Pac-12 action resumes Thursday night as the Colorado Buffaloes get set to take on the Oregon Ducks. Colorado enters the conference tilted 12-9, while Oregon is currently 11-9. The Buffaloes are 30-62-1 against the spread in their last 93 road games and 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games overall. The Ducks are 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 Thursday games. The under is 5-1 in Buffalo's last 6 overall. The over is 4-0 in Ducks' last 4 home games. The favorite is 17-5 against the spread in the last 22 meetings. Colorado and Oregon square off Thursday night in a battle of 2 middle-of-the-pack Pac-12 teams. Both teams are outside of the NCAA tournament conversation at the moment and will need to put together a significant run soon if they hope to go dancing. These 2 teams faced each other just 3 weeks ago. Colorado took that meeting 68-41 on their home floor. Can the shift to Eugene correct a 27-point difference? Oregon is frustrating to bet, and it is not for the faint of heart. Sometimes they score, other times they don't. Sometimes they play high-scoring games, other times their games are low. They are good enough to beat Arizona by 19, but also to lose to Arizona State by 17 in the same week. They are hard to figure out, and they have more wild swings than a moody teenager. For the Buffaloes, they come into the game at 4-6 in conference play and losers of 3 straight. The Buffs are built around their defense, which grades out in the top 20. The key factor for me in this game is the first matchup. It is hard to imagine that Colorado can win by 27 and then be 6.5-point underdogs when nothing significant changed other than the location of the game. It looks to me like the Colorado defense might be a trouble matchup for the Oregon offense, and I am already predisposed to distrust the Ducks in the first place. Even if Oregon wins, I think Colorado should hang around inside of this spread. So the Oregon Ducks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. I believe that Colorado is going to struggle on offense in this conference tilt away from home. The Buffs are currently ranked 119th in the country in field goal percentage, cashing just 44.9% of their shots. On the flip side, defense has been the strength for Colorado this season, posting the 20th best adjusted defensive efficiency mark. They'll need to bring their best effort on defense if they want a chance to keep this game close. The under is on a 5-1 run for Colorado, and it's 4-1 over their last 5 Pac-12 contests. I think defense prevails on Thursday night, leading to another under for Colorado. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Purdue versus Michigan. 2 of the top teams in the Big Ten Conference square off on Thursday night when the #1 Purdue Boilermakers travel to take on the Michigan Wolverines. Purdue is leading the conference, while Michigan is tied for second, 2.5 games off the lead. Purdue is coming off a close 58-55 home win over Maryland, failing to cover the spread as 9-point spreads. Michigan also won a close game at home, beating Minnesota 60-56 as 12-point favorites. This will be the only matchup between the two this season. Last year they played twice, splitting the wins with each team winning at home. Purdue is 4-12-2 against the spread in their last 18 games following an against the spread loss, and 3-9-1 against the spread in their last 13 games following a win, while the under is 24-9 in their last 33 games overall. Michigan is 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 home games against a team with a winning road record, while the over is 4-1 in their last 5 home games against a team with a road winning percentage above .600. The unstoppable force may finally be meeting an immovable object in this game. Zach Edey has been dominant for the Boilermakers this season, partly because teams do not have anyone near his size to stop him. Michigan does. Hunter Dickinson has the size to match up with Edey and give him problems. And he scores because he is big. He is not projected to dominate the NBA in a similar fashion when every team has a 7-footer. This is a great spot to take Michigan at home. The Wolverines have won their last 4 conference games on their home floor and are getting points in this one. Jett Howard will be a matchup problem for Purdue, as they do not have an elite wing defender to slow him down. This will be an interesting matchup between teams with 2-star big men in Purdue's Zach Edey and Michigan's Hunter Dickinson. But Purdue's found themselves in a lot of close games on the road, while Michigan, if nothing else, has played their best at home this season. Dickinson will cause problems for Edey and keep him under his averages, giving Michigan a chance to steal a win from the top team in the country here. All in all, I think we have a tight game brewing here, one where I'll be happy to have points in my back pocket. So the Michigan Wolverines to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The best 2 players in the game are massive centers that are going to work to cancel each other out. Centers are different than scoring guards. When 2 elite guards match up, you can expect a scorer's duel, with threes and transition buckets filling up the box score. Centers are not the same. Dickinson and Edey are more likely to take points away from each other, as both players typically play against another capable 7-footer. Purdue is also the better team here, so they should be able to control the tempo. And Purdue is one of the slowest teams in the nation. The Boilermakers are ranked 331st in tempo based upon the amount of possessions per game. They slow it down and work the ball inside to Edey as much as possible. The 2 bigs will defend well and keep points off the board. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.